Hey there. 2020 has been quite the year. We've had highs and lows, and hopefully 2021 gives us a little more comfort and a little more security. But by the looks of it, we're going to be in quarantine for quite some time. We've already been in quarantine for months and months. We've gotten used to wearing sweatshirts and sweatpants to work, to lunch, and just all the time, and just to everything we do every day. In this video, I'm going to talk about what I think 2021 might hold when it comes to finance and in particular, Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, because I have a firm belief that over the next year, we will see a spike in price of Bitcoin to all-time high levels that we have not seen ever. If you're new to the channel, first off, welcome. I talk about personal finance and investing, cryptocurrency and blockchain, and business and entrepreneurship. So if any of those things interest you, please do subscribe. If you get value from this video, please do like it. It would really help out the channel and I'd greatly appreciate it. Now, if you've been here before, you may have seen my other video about Bitcoin and why I thought it was a good time to buy that I posted around 13.7K. And at that time, my belief was that we would hit a valuation anywhere between $100,000 and $400,000 based on my analysis. I still have that belief, and I am just more confident now that we have broken all-time highs and Bitcoin is looking to close out the year with the highest value ever. In that video, I talked about how the fair value of Bitcoin, according to the stock to flow model, should be around 90K once this bull cycle has ended, and how historically Bitcoin overshoots the fair value after trailing it during the bull run, only to fall back down to below the fair value and then starting to consolidate at around that level. Since then, several major players such as the Cycle Repeat Group at digitalic.net have been predicting Bitcoin to exceed that 400K mark. As you can see here, as of today, December 28th, they are projecting $485,000 per Bitcoin. And if you watch my TikToks or my YouTube shorts on this news, then you'll see they have hovered between 430 and 500,000 over the past week. While I think this is a bit high, I do think that we still have a lot of positive upside potential. In particular, more so now than before when I first made the video, because there's been so much more institutional adoption. From Citibank setting a price target for Bitcoin at $318,000 by the end of next year, to the S&P announcing it will begin to issue cryptocurrency indices in 2021. There are many reasons why Bitcoin is going to be increasing, and many institutional investors and smart money are starting to get on the board. As you can see, since September, Bitcoin has gone from price levels of around $10,000 per coin all the way up to over $25,000 in just a few months. Now, I'm not saying this just to shill Bitcoin. I do want to disclose that I am personally invested in Bitcoin, but I'm saying it because now that we are seeing more institutional money getting involved, I want to see more normal, everyday people like me start getting invested and involved in Bitcoin to ride this bull wave up. Because as you can see, if the price of Bitcoin does increase from the current 20 to 30K levels, there's still a lot of positive upside potential. And many of these big financial institutions are going to be making a lot of money from it. The predicted top as of now, we've talked about, I'm predicting between $100,000 and $400,000 per Bitcoin before it falls back down below the fair value. Cycle Repeat is currently predicting $484,000 per Bitcoin. And then during the next bull run, it could be even higher, maybe even over $1 million per coin. And as of now, I don't see very much retail interest. If we look worldwide over the past 5 years, you saw the media start reporting on Bitcoin and hyping it up at the peak of the bubble. Back here in 2017, it was early December when the bubble peaked. As you can see, Bitcoin reached its all-time high mid-December, and then it only fell from there. So once retail starts getting involved, it will probably fall again. December 17th was the all-time high we saw, and that was corresponded exactly to the peak retail interest. At this time, most of the smart money had already gotten in. And before, it was just people that were hobbyists or that were really dedicated to Bitcoin. But this time, we're not even close to that level of interest. and we see a whole bunch of smart money and institutional investors getting involved. I want normal people to be able to ride this trend. And that's why I'm starting to talk a lot more about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency here on my YouTube, over on TikTok, on my Twitter, on Instagram. I want as many people to be able to benefit from this as they can, because the pandemic's been hard and a lot of people were hit really hard. So I want people to be aware that this is going on, so that maybe if you have any money invested, you can consider putting a little bit into this asset that the institutions are starting to predict is going to go to hundreds of thousands of dollars before it really starts to take off. But at the end of the day, the choice is yours. It's your money, and it's your responsibility to make the right choices and manage risk for you and for your family. I personally am investing in Bitcoin because I saw then what the institutions are starting to see now, that Bitcoin could have a very positive upside potential. The biggest benefit of Bitcoin is the fixed supply and the fact that so many people are already invested into it. Bitcoin's market cap has exceeded $500 billion, or $500 billion. At this point, it would be very hard to just stop and kill Bitcoin. And a lot of people don't want to invest in what is essentially a software or protocol or algorithm, whatever you want to call it. But keep in mind what money is used for. Right now, when you invest in, say, saving your money in US dollars, or you're investing in the stock market, you're putting trust in either the stock market or the United States government, if you are invested in US dollars, that they will be a good store of value and a trusted asset in the future. Bitcoin has the benefit of being decentralized and worldwide, as well as having enough people that it has reached that critical mass where it's very unlikely it will be taken off the market. And for added security now, we have literally dozens of companies that are investing millions, if not billions of dollars into Bitcoin, that are now having a vested interest in making sure it is not regulated out of existence. So in order to help you all, I'm putting together a playlist on my channel of short videos to help you get started with Bitcoin. If this interests you at all, please do check it out on my channel. And if you have any questions about Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, please do leave them in the comments. I've been spending months and months learning about this in quarantine. Haven't really been doing many other things. As you can see, I haven't even been shaving. So I think I know a thing or two now. So if there's anything I can do to help, or you want me to make a video describing any concepts, please do leave it in the comments. Last thing, don't let this opportunity pass you up. Institutional investors and smart money are getting involved, and it's only a matter of time before this thing takes off. I want as many of you to be able to benefit from this as possible. So please do check out my playlist if you're interested in learning more. Check out my YouTube channel if you want to learn more about personal finance and investing, or business and entrepreneurship. I try to post regularly whenever I can. I do still have a normal 9-to-5 job, which takes up most of my week, but I still do my best to post on a regular schedule, at least weekly, if not more often. So that's pretty much it for this video. I do still think Bitcoin is going to have a lot of positive upside potential. When I was looking back at it on my Robinhood account, which is the first thing we'll cover, it turns out I've been buying in for quite a while. And I hope that now, looking back at that level, what it is today, you are able to look back at what it is today at the level it will be in the future and think, wow, I'm really glad I invested then. That's it for today. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time.